10 signs your kidneys are crying for help. Your kidneys are small, but they play a huge role in keeping your body healthy. They filter out toxins, regulate your fluids, and even help keep your blood pressure in check. But here's the catch. Most people don't realize how important their kidneys are until they start having problems. In fact, kidney disease often develops silently, with little to no warning. That's why knowing the signs that your kidneys are in trouble can be a game changer. If you catch them early, you can take action and prevent things from getting worse. In today's video, we'll talk about 10 signs that could mean your kidneys are crying for help. These signs are simple, easy to spot, and often get ignored. But once you know what to look for, you'll have a better chance of protecting your kidney health before it's too late. 1. Persistent fatigue. Feeling tired once in a while is part of life. A late night, a stressful week, or even a heavy meal can leave you drained. But if you're constantly feeling wiped out, even after a full night's sleep, your body might be trying to tell you something more serious. When your kidneys aren't working properly, toxins and waste start to build up in your blood instead of being flushed out. Imagine your body being weighed down by invisible garbage. It's no wonder you'd feel exhausted. On top of that, failing kidneys produce less of a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your body to make red blood cells. Without enough red blood cells, your muscles and brain don't get the oxygen they need. That can leave you feeling weak, sluggish, and sometimes even dizzy. You might notice that regular tasks like grocery shopping, walking the dog, or climbing a few stairs suddenly feel like they take a lot more effort. Mental tasks might seem harder too, because your brain isn't getting the energy it needs. Fatigue linked to kidney problems doesn't usually go away with rest. It lingers and can even get worse over time. So if you're battling constant tiredness and it doesn't seem to match your lifestyle, it's worth having your kidneys checked. Catching kidney issues early can help you feel like yourself again and prevent more serious problems down the road. 2. Swelling in your ankles, feet, or hands. Everyone experiences a little swelling once in a while, maybe after standing all day or taking a long flight. But if you notice that your ankles, feet, or hands are regularly puffy, it could be a sign your kidneys are struggling to do their job. Your kidneys help maintain the right balance of salt and water in your body. When they start to fail, they can't get rid of extra sodium properly. This causes your body to hold on to more fluid than it should. Gravity pulls that fluid down into your lower legs, ankles, and sometimes even your hands, making them swell. You might spot deep indentations where your socks or shoes press into your skin. Your rings might feel tighter, or your shoes might seem too small even though you haven't gained weight. Some people even notice that their face looks puffier in the morning, especially around the eyes. At first, it's easy to brush off swelling as no big deal, but persistent swelling, especially if it doesn't go away with rest, elevating your legs, or cutting back on salt, can be an early sign of kidney trouble. Left unchecked, this kind of fluid buildup can also strain your heart and lungs. If you notice frequent swelling, don't ignore it. It's a simple sign your body is giving you that something deeper might be going on. Talk to your doctor and get a simple blood or urine test. It could help catch kidney problems before they get serious. 3. Changes in urination. One of the earliest and most obvious signs of kidney trouble is a change in how you pee. Your kidneys are responsible for producing urine and getting rid of waste, so when they're not working properly, your bathroom habits can start to shift. You might notice that you're getting up several times at night to pee, even if you didn't drink a lot of water before bed. Or maybe you're going less often than usual during the day. Some people experience a sudden, strong urge to pee, but then hardly anything comes out. Others find that their urine looks different. It might be foamy, bubbly, darker, or even tinged with blood. Foamy urine, for example, can be a sign that there's too much protein leaking into your urine, something healthy kidneys usually prevent. Blood in the urine can be even more serious, potentially pointing to kidney disease, infections, or even tumors. Changes in urination aren't always dramatic. Sometimes they creep up slowly over time, making them easy to ignore. But your body uses urine as one of its main ways to tell you what's going on inside. If you notice any sudden or persistent changes in how often, how much, or how your urine looks, it's smart to get it checked out. Your kidneys could be sending you an early warning that they need help. 4. Puffiness around the eyes. Ever wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and notice you've got puffy, swollen eyes staring back at you? Occasional puffiness can happen for lots of reasons: allergies, lack of sleep, or even crying. But when that puffiness becomes a regular thing, it could be your kidneys signaling distress. One of the early signs of kidney damage is the leakage of protein into your urine, a condition called proteinuria. Normally, healthy kidneys keep important proteins inside your body, but when they're damaged, these proteins start slipping through and getting lost in your urine. Losing protein affects your body's ability to maintain proper fluid balance, leading to swelling, often first noticeable around the sensitive tissues of the eyes. Many people notice that their eyelids look swollen or that they have a sort of baggy look under their eyes that doesn't go away, even after a good night's sleep. And because the skin around your eyes is so thin and delicate, it's one of the first places where fluid buildup shows. Of course, puffy eyes alone don't automatically mean you have kidney problems, but if you see them along with other symptoms, like fatigue, swelling in your ankles, or changes in urination, it's time to pay attention. Getting a simple urine test to check for protein can help detect kidney issues early, while they're still very treatable. 5. Dry and itchy skin. We don't usually connect dry, itchy skin with our kidneys, but we should. Your kidneys do more than just remove waste. They also help keep your minerals and nutrients in perfect balance. When they start to fail, that balance gets thrown off, and your skin can show it. If your kidneys aren't filtering properly, waste products can build up inside your body. This buildup can cause severe dryness and itchiness, often all over the body. You might find yourself scratching constantly, feeling like no amount of moisturizer helps. In some cases, the skin can become rough, flaky, or develop a grayish tone. Another cause of itchy skin in kidney disease is a condition called mineral and bone disorder. Damaged kidneys can't properly regulate calcium and phosphorus levels, which affects your bones, and your skin reacts by becoming dry and irritated. Of course, dry skin can happen for many reasons: weather changes, allergies, or eczema, for example. But if the itchiness is severe, ongoing, and doesn't seem connected to anything else, it's worth considering that your kidneys could be involved. Taking care of your skin might help a little, but treating the root cause, your kidney health, is what really makes a difference. 6. Muscle cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a painful muscle cramp? Occasional cramps are normal, especially if you're dehydrated or overexerted yourself. But frequent severe muscle cramps can sometimes point to an underlying kidney issue. Your kidneys help balance the levels of electrolytes, like calcium, potassium, and sodium, that your muscles need to function properly. When kidney function starts to decline, these electrolytes can get out of balance. Low calcium levels or poorly regulated phosphorus levels can trigger sudden muscle spasms, twitches, and painful cramps. These cramps often strike in the legs, feet, or hands, and can range from mild twitching to intense painful contractions that make it hard to move. You might also feel general muscle weakness or stiffness, even without any clear reason. Some people mistake these symptoms for dehydration or assume they're just getting older. But if muscle cramps become a regular problem, especially when combined with other warning signs like swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination, it's time to consider that your kidneys might be involved. Restoring electrolyte balance can often help relieve cramps, but if the underlying cause is kidney dysfunction, it's important to address it early to prevent further damage. 7. Shortness of breath. Feeling a little breathless after a workout or running up the stairs is normal. But if you're noticing that even small activities, like walking to the kitchen or getting dressed, leave you gasping for air, it could be more serious than just being out of shape. It might actually be a sign that your kidneys are crying for help. When your kidneys aren't filtering efficiently, extra fluid can build up in your body. That fluid doesn't just stay in your legs and feet. It can also accumulate in your lungs. This condition, called pulmonary edema, makes it hard for your lungs to exchange oxygen, leaving you feeling winded and struggling to catch your breath. Another factor is anemia, which, as we mentioned earlier, happens when your kidneys aren't producing enough erythropoietin. Fewer red blood cells mean less oxygen gets delivered throughout your body. And this can also make you feel short of breath even during simple activities. Some people describe it as feeling like they can't get a full breath. Others say they feel like they're breathing through a straw. If you're experiencing unexplained shortness of breath, especially if it's getting worse over time, it's a symptom you shouldn't ignore. Shortness of breath can have many causes, like heart disease or lung problems, but kidneys are often overlooked as a possible source. If this symptom shows up alongside others like swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination, it's a strong signal that your kidneys need attention. 8. High blood pressure. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it can quietly damage your body for years without any noticeable symptoms. But what many people don't realize is that kidney disease and high blood pressure are deeply connected. Each one can cause the other. Your kidneys play a key role in controlling your blood pressure by managing your fluid balance and producing hormones that regulate blood vessel tension. When your kidneys are damaged, they may not be able to manage this balance properly. As a result, your blood pressure rises. At the same time, high blood pressure can damage the tiny, delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter blood efficiently. It becomes a vicious cycle. Kidney damage leads to high blood pressure, and high blood pressure causes more kidney damage. You might not feel any different at first. That's what makes it so dangerous. Over time, though, extremely high blood pressure can lead to headaches, blurred vision, chest pain, and shortness of breath. Checking your blood pressure regularly is one of the easiest ways to keep an eye on your kidney health. If you find that your blood pressure is consistently above normal, even if you feel fine, it's important to dig deeper. Your kidneys could be under strain without you even realizing it. Managing blood pressure through diet, exercise, and medication when needed can help protect your kidneys and break that dangerous cycle before it causes permanent damage. 9. Metallic taste in the mouth and bad breath. Have you ever eaten your favorite meal but noticed that it tasted weird, like metal? Or have you had a strange ammonia-like smell on your breath that just wouldn't go away, no matter how much you brushed your teeth? These odd symptoms could actually be signs that your kidneys aren't doing their job properly. When kidneys can't remove waste effectively, toxins build up in your bloodstream, and eventually they affect other parts of your body, including your mouth. This condition is known as uremia. One of the earliest signs of uremia is a persistent metallic or ammonia-like taste in your mouth. Food may start tasting different, less enjoyable, or even downright unpleasant. Some people also notice a sour or unpleasant odor to their breath. It's not the typical bad breath that comes from poor oral hygiene. It's a deeper, more chemical smell that toothpaste and mouthwash can't seem to fix. Beyond just being annoying, these symptoms can cause bigger problems. Many people with a metallic taste or uremic breath find themselves eating less, losing weight, or becoming malnourished without even trying, all because food simply doesn't taste good anymore. If you're experiencing a persistent metallic taste, bad breath, and reduced appetite along with other signs like fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination, it's time to consider that your kidneys could be involved. Getting an evaluation early can help reverse or slow the damage before it becomes harder to treat. 10. Nausea and vomiting. Everyone feels a little nauseous now and then, from food poisoning, motion sickness, or even stress. But if you're experiencing frequent nausea and vomiting without an obvious reason, it could be a serious warning sign from your kidneys. As kidney function declines, toxins and waste products start to build up in your bloodstream, a condition known as uremia. Your body reacts by trying to get rid of these toxins in any way it can, and one common response is nausea. Some people experience mild queasiness, while others have full-on vomiting episodes, even when they haven't eaten anything that should cause it. This kind of nausea isn't related to a stomach bug or bad food. It feels more systemic, like your whole body is protesting. Many people find they lose their appetite altogether, leading to weight loss and malnutrition. Others may find that even the smell of food makes them feel sick. Over time, persistent nausea and vomiting can sap your strength, cause dehydration, and make existing kidney problems even worse. It becomes a dangerous cycle. The more you vomit and lose fluids, the harder it is for your kidneys to function properly. If you're dealing with ongoing nausea or vomiting, especially alongside other symptoms like changes in urination, swelling, or metallic taste in the mouth, don't dismiss it. Your body could be working overtime to get your attention, and your kidneys might be at the center of the issue. The good news: catching these early warning signs can make all the difference. With the right care, early detection, and a few lifestyle changes, you can protect your kidneys and keep them strong for years to come. If you notice any of these signs, don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor, get the right tests done, and take action early.